Welcome to the Sacred Travel Podcast. Welcome to the last episode of this year, 2024. And I just want to give a shout out to all of you who are listening, who are watching this. Thank you so much. It's been an incredible first year for me and the podcast. I've had so much fun delivering all these wisdom teachings and having these beautiful conversations with people. And you are a big, big part of it because you are supporting me, you are liking, you're subscribing to my channel. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Today, we are going to be traversing the realms into the Magdalene Christ consciousness. And I would want to bring forward a transmission from the Basilica of Vezelay. Vezelay is in France, and it is a pilgrimage place that has been around, I think, since the 11th century. And there is a big, big basilica. You can see one of the beautiful masterpieces of it behind me. And it is dedicated to Mary Magdalene. It is also said that in the crypt, there is relics of her. I don't know if this is actually true or not. No matter what, the place has such a palpable, heightened energy. I had the pleasure of visiting in the summer this year. And it was also where I received my big vision or mission about the Magdalene and the dragon nodes, and that they needed to be reconnected in order for the consciousness on the earth to rise and to reestablish this union in sacredness. And if you have a chance to visit, it is one of the lesser known Magdalene sites, but it is definitely worth it. Already when you approach the village from the region, it's high up on a mountain. And then the basilica and the abbey is literally like on top. And so it is this pilgrimage to get there, the walking, almost the stairs, the steps up to the basilica to then descend into the crypt. So very much the outer passage that we would also do as a mirror of the inner journey. Vezelay is part of the Camino de Santiago, which, if you are interested in that, I do have an earlier podcast episode on what the Camino actually is, which is a mirror of the Milky Way and different initiation points of a bigger pilgrimage route with different sites, cathedrals in Europe. But anyway, so Vezelay is one of the lesser known places. Nevertheless, I felt it so strong and felt it so vibrant. It was literally when I left the cathedral as if I was floating and levitating in the air because the energies were so heightened. I really had trouble grounding myself back into my body. And that's one of the things that can happen when you visit these places and you attune yourself to the energy. Now, I want to speak a little bit about what you can see behind me. One of the things that I found very striking about this cathedral is you can see all the zodiac signs in this half circle. And the depictions of the zodiac signs are actually not just the astrological symbols, but they are depicted in a very mystical, almost like esoteric symbolism. So Capricorn, for example, as the water goat, and you really see the deeper meaning of all the zodiac signs behind. Also, when you go in the church, in the cathedral, there is lots of clues and hints. I don't want to spoil too much, but definitely if you have a chance to visit, do it. It's really so stunning. Lots of like psychedelic hints in there as well with mushrooms and other plant medicines that it is said that the Mary Magdalene and the lineage of the Magdalenes, and also Yeshua as the Christ, brought from other star nations, so they are not inherent to the earth, and that they were using in their teachings and also in their initiation processes to attune to their light body and come into these altered states of consciousness. So this is just a little bit about the place, and we are going to be transitioning into the transmission activation right now. So if it is safe for you to close your eyes and really have a couple of moments to come inward, please do so. If not, then please pause and come back. So I am inviting you to take a deep, deep breath. And as you are exhaling, closing your eyes, feeling your body, and really grounding in your own physical vessel. It is a time of year where we can attune ourselves a lot easier to our higher self, to our light body, while at the same time staying present in the physical. Because it is through the physical that we achieve this enlightenment or ascension into the light body. And so with every breath, gathering that energy from the cosmos, from the heavens, and letting it travel down your crown, opening up the petals of your lotus, letting it come into your field, into your body, like a white light from the cosmos. And it's cleansing and clearing your pineal gland, your amygdala, the back of your throat, the back of your heart. The white light is traveling further down, flushing any clenching onto identities out of the solar plexus, and then dropping and gathering in your womb space. And the energetic imprint is there no matter if you are a female or a male. The sacred cauldron where your life force energy is stored. So taking a moment to feel into this three-dimensional cross, the space in your between your pelvic floor, your abdomen, and both of your sides, and really see it like a vessel, like a chalice, where energy is flowing in and then gently creating this stirring, the circulating motion. And you can even do some hip circles to just get into the flow of the energy. And holding that here. And now I'm inviting you to imagine that your feet are firmly planted on the ground, and there is an invisible map that becomes visible and known to you as the soles of your feet are touching the ley lines of the earth. See it like golden threads in the surface of the earth that are illuminating and showing you the way to this sacred site, this Cathedral of Vezelay, an anchor point for Christ consciousness and for Magdalene consciousness on the planet. And so allowing Gaia to bring you there, in front of this majestic cathedral, standing in the courtyard and seeing the sacred geometrical structure rise before you. Just taking a moment here to let really all of your clear senses to come online and perceive, feel, see. Any colors, any sensations. And I'm getting a white color with an overlay of red and gold. You can go with that one if it resonates, and if not, then please feel into what is true for you. So with this overlay of the white, the gold, and the red, you see that there is sacred geometrical structures that are holographic overlays of the church, of the actual brick and mortar structure of the cathedral. Iridescent and fluorescent light codes that are beamed down from the celestial realms, where the Christ consciousness is coming down right from source. And I am inviting you to take a moment to set an intention before you enter the building. And this can be an intention that really goes beyond your incarnation, that goes beyond your physical and the identity of this lifetime, as we are stepping into the Golden Gates and coming close to the galactic center. So see and feel you stepping into the cathedral. Feel how the temperature changes as you enter the building, and how the carvings, the depictions of sacred symbols that go beyond religious meaning, that are really fostering and encouraging deep gnosis and deep remembrance within you. Take a moment to look around in this first chamber, letting your body attune to this light field that is present and accessible to you in the cathedral. Take a look up into the domes, all the structure that is reflecting the flow of energy, that is reflecting the grandeur of these frequencies that are held not just within the cathedral, but equally within you. Stretching out your arms and stepping into the main chamber of the cathedral. And you can choose if you want to walk the middle aisle or the left one or the right one. Consciously setting one foot in front of the other, and whenever you step under one of the domes, feel a particular stream of frequency coming into your body, merging with your cells. And your cells go into a resonance with this encoding. And there's 12 overall, so step by step, Taking one breath and allowing this frequency, this color, this light coding to come inside of you, flushing your organs, flushing your meridians, flushing the sacred waters of your body, your blood, any other secretions. And it is almost like you can feel the Milky Way, and you can feel the milk and honey of these celestial healing frequencies coming alive, becoming an embodiment of them. And with the completion of the 12, you are stepping into the biggest and most sacred chamber with the holy altar, the number 13. The ultimate completion, the ultimate alchemy of soul. Stepping right into the center. And I want you to look down for a moment and just take note of a specific symbol that has been imprinted into the floor. That holds a code specifically for you. And once you've let that in, you imagine yourself spreading your arms wide, your feet wide, and see a clear column of diamond white light coming through the glass windows, the glass dome of the cathedral, and streaming onto you. And it goes right into your heart center. Don't forget to take deep breaths. The deeper you breathe, the more of this light you allow in. And from your heart center, you are going to be sending it in 5 directions. Out both your arms, over your shoulders, into the tips of your fingers, and down your thighs, your calves, your shins, into your feet. And the 5th one, straight back up over your throat, your 3rd eye, letting the lotus over your crown illuminate. Seeing and feeling how you become the living pentagram, the 5-pointed star of alchemy, as you transcend the earthly and the heavenly plane, and allow these both planes to merge. So the white and the red become gold in your heart. Your heart is the alchemist, the alchemista. Taking 3 more deep breaths into your heart. And then leaving this initiation chamber of the upper realms, descending into your initiation chamber into the lower realms. You are descending into the crypt, a narrow staircase leading you down into a small opening under the main chamber of the basilica. Again, feel the temperature changing, the moist air, the dampness. Smell the smells. And you find yourself in a tiny chapel below the earth, below what is visible to the naked eye, for this is only where the initiates are being led, to be initiated into your own Christ consciousness, into your own Sophia consciousness. You are feeling drawn to stand exactly in the middle of this long chamber where you face to your front a little shrine dedicated to Mary Magdalene, the Grail Keeper. And behind you on the wall, feeling the energy coming into the back of your heart, is a cross with Yeshua. And so, standing in the middle as this embodiment of the pentagram between these two energies, and taking a moment to feel the energy that is coming into your body from the front and the energy that is coming into your body from behind. And the energies become so real that they almost take form into the avatars of personification of Mary Magdalene and of Yeshua, encircling you, having your back, and she's drawing symbols over your body from the front, drawing symbols into the palms of your hands, anointing you with her sacred oil, the jar of life. Anointing your feet. And from behind, the energy enters the back of your heart and the back of your third eye and crown. There's white light, Christed white light, as the energy of Yeshua places both hands cupped over your head. Crowning you. Crowning you as the king, queen of your own life, for you hold the power to literally create everything and anything that you desire. See yourself entering your own throne room in your brain and placing yourself on that throne. As everything around you explodes into this diamond white light, and you become one with this light. Holding the frequency and holding the light, the color here, as Mary Magdalene places her sacred anointing oil with two of her fingers over your womb space, over your sacral, anointing you and awaking the fire serpent within your dantian. Awaking the priest, priestess that is devoted to life, and knows how to channel the life force. As magician, sage, mistress of magic, priestess, witch, that you came here to be. Seeing how this chalice fills with orange, red, and golden light as a rush of energy comes through your lower body and traveling upwards, just like a serpentine energy crawling all its way up in fiery motions, like the sizzling flames dancing all the way up over your heart space, even further up until they reach the crown room and merge with the white Christ light in your third eye. And the flames unlock an invisible ceiling that was there, allowing the white light to flow down, to flow into your body. Feeling these two pulses of energy. The red one that is sourced in your womb space and crawling all the way up over your front line of the body into your crown and into your third eye. And the Christ white light that is flowing down, dripping down like honey nectar, the base of your spine, all the way down into your womb space. So there is an alchemical reaction in the 2 points where they meet, and both create the Ouroboros, the snake that is consuming itself. You are consuming yourself. You are consuming your own wisdom, consuming your own starfire, consuming your own remembrance and reclamation to create gnosis. Taking another deep, deep breath on the count of 8 in and 8 out, to allow for both of these energies to make a wider and bigger channel in your body. The passageway, so next time you step into the space of your Sophia Christ consciousness, they have pathways to go. Feeling the expansion in your chest and maybe any other part in your body before slowly stepping out of this cross position in the chapel, taking yourself gently out of that stream of energy and seeing the energies dissolve in front and to your back, going back into the earth, going back into the cosmos and into the walls. So finding yourself with your physical vessel in the underground chamber again. The magic is no more visible from the outside. The magic continues to unfold within you. To your left, there is an opening and stairs appearing that you climb up again, leaving this beautiful crypt of initiation. Walking back through the entire interior of the cathedral towards the entrance gate where you came from, crossing once more the zodiac over your head, feeling yourself not only as part of the cycles of this entire year, but knowing that also your soul traverses the zodiac in different incarnations and different lifetimes, to know what it's like to live a life as embodied archetypal energy. Stepping into the entry hall, and again, step by step, traversing the stone floor, opening the door to the outer world again. And as you exit, breathe in the fresh air. The night has fallen, and you can see the star Sirius shining brightly in the sky, giving you a last confirmation of the celestial heritage and the legacy. Maybe your North Star for the soul. Stepping back into the outer courtyard, realigning once again your feet with Gaia and allowing her to bring you back to your current place, your current position. Cracking open the shell of your pentagram so you come back into this reality, you come back into this space, and taking some time to wiggle your toes, to wiggle your fingers, maybe yawn or have a sip of water. If you want to continue doing some grounding exercises or journaling, then you are most welcome and invited to do so. Thank you so much for journeying with me into this beautiful place and into this beautiful crypt that definitely has a place in my heart and a place in my soul, because I feel that there is such deep remembrance that we can access when we etherically attune to the places, but also literally when we step into the sacredness of a site physically. I am wishing you a most lightful completion of 2024 and all the best into crossing the threshold to 2025. Know that, yes, it is a crossing, but let's say the actual thing that is happening is we're still in the Golden Gate, we are still in the Stella Maris gates all the way to Epiphany, where it is every day, every night about the forthcoming and the connection towards our inner light. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here once again. I am so happy that you're listening and that you are tuning into the podcast. And if you like it, please leave me a review or subscribe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'll see you in 2025.